Let me know when it's on up there, sis. Let me know when it's up there. What's good, family? How y'all doing? How was y'all week, man? Was it really good, or y'all just saying that because it sounds good? Y'all can be honest with y'all brother, man. It was good? Okay, all praise to the Most High. All right, so look, let's get right to it, man. Let's talk about the hot topic of the week, right? Anti-Semitism, right, is what they're talking about, right? We're going to talk about Nick Cannon. We're going to talk about DeSean Jackson. We're going to talk about anti-Semitism, as they like to use, right, inappropriately. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff in the spirit and the power of the Most High, man. So let's get right to it. Let's not even play around. Let's get Isaiah 32 and 6. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 6. We're going to bring it out. We're going to get right to it, man. Shalom to the family online. That's, when y'all get here, shalom to y'all. We love y'all. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 6 at the top.
Verse 6. For the vile person will speak violently.
For the what?
For the vile person will speak violently.
Vile person. Right, y'all. Who's described as vile in the scriptures? Absolutely. How do we know that? Right, it works, right? Do we got a precept? Precept, brothers. What's another word for vile? Profane. Where's that precept? Come on, brothers. There you go. Let's bring it out. Hebrews 12 and 16. Hold your finger on that. We're going to come back. All right. He was absolutely right. So I want y'all to come with the precepts. All right. Y'all got to know the precepts. Hebrews 12 and 16.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16.
Read.
Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
Fornicator, profane. I mean, disgusting, detestable in the eyes of the Heavenly Father. That's what those words translate to, right? Detestable, disgusting, right? As who?
As Esau.
So as Esau and all his descendants, right? Read.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Sold his birthright, man. For a little bit of red meat, man. For some measly red meat, he sold his birthright, right? Read.
Verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Absolutely. So let's go back, right? So we got a precept to substantiate the vile person, the vile man is Esau, right? So now we got that understanding. Let's go back to Isaiah 32 and 6 from the top.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 6. For the vile person will speak violently, and his heart will work iniquity.
His heart will what?
And his heart will work iniquity.
What does it mean when it's talking about heart, Calvert? It's talking about his mind, right? So this person's mind is always on wickedness. I got to figure out a way to be more wicked. I don't just want to steal your ethnicity. I need to steal your homeland. I need to become you. I need to whitewash all the images. I need to eradicate your history. I need to deprive you, butt break your men, hang your babies, right? This is what we're dealing with. Vile, disgusting person that practice ways to be more wicked, right? But watch this.
To practice hypocrisy.
That's what I wanted. They practice hypocrisy, right? They talk about the things that the brothers are saying in the media is anti-Semitic, right? But we're gonna bring out some stuff that they do that I can substantiate that they practice hypocrisy. Like they're actually practicing ways to be more wicked, right? So let's go ahead and bring it out real quick in the spirit. Before that, let's get some of these coons, man. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Give me a second. Let me share my screen. Give me a second. Bear with me. Shalom to the family online, the water. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. So we're gonna bring it out in the spirit. Let me know if you can see it, right, y'all? The split screen. It's a little lag. It's probably a little second behind. Okay. So y'all see this? Ice Cube quote, right? Let me know if y'all can see it. Thumbs up. Y'all can't really see it. It's too small. It's kind of small. Okay, let me see if I can make the screen bigger. Let me go back. Let me go to his actual page. When you're using this new technology, take a little bit of time. What about now? Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So this is the brother Ice Cube. Y'all know recently Ice Cube found out that he's an Israelite. So he's been posting a lot of things. All praise to the Most High. We clap it up for anybody that's repenting, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to demonize celebrities, man. We love them. You know what I'm saying? They Israelites too, right? Nevertheless, he's been posting a lot of things related to the truth. Now, this one in particular right here, I wanted to highlight this one because we got a coon alert. Anybody knows Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Anybody know him? Y'all know him, right? He's one of the top. He's on the Mount Rushmore of the Lakers, right? You got Kobe, you got Magic, and then you got him, Kareem. These are the top 3 Lakers of all time, right? You can shuffle the order, but nevertheless, right? He jumps out the window and try to come for these brothers, man, for posting things. Notice they're just posting things. They didn't say nothing. They're just posting things, right? Let's see what he said. So Ice Cube, we're gonna read his quote next. Kareem says right here, where is the outrage over anti-Semitism in sports in Hollywood? So he's crying out to his masters, why are you letting these guys talk about you like that? How dare you talk about my white God? How dare you talk about my white Jewish master like that? Where's the outrage? How dare you talk about God's chosen people like that? This is what he's saying, right? This is what he's trying to say, right? So Q, in the spirit, all praise to the Most High, man. The brother rooted, man. Somebody teaching this brother, man. All praises. Q responds with a scripture, man. He's going in the scripture. He says, shame on you Hollywood reporters who obviously gave my brother Kareem 30 pieces of silver to cut us down without even a phone call. What are you talking about? Talking about Judas, right? Let's get that account. Let's get that in Matthew. Let's bring it out, man. So he responds with a scripture, man. That's how you know, man, the brother is moving in the spirit, man. I think that's Matthew chapter 26, 27 rather. I think it's 26 or 27 and 18. Let me see. Bear with me. We'll get it in the spirit, man. So the brother bring out a scripture like, damn, man, how you gonna do me like that when I'm supposed to be your brother? Matthew chapter 27. Is it 26 and 15? Yeah, read up to 14. Salakia, read up to 14, y'all. Read up to 14. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen right now. So I can get me. Go ahead, read that.
Matthew chapter 26, verse 14. Then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went into the chief priests and said unto them, what will you give me? And I will deliver him unto you. And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver.
See, there it goes. So my brother Ice Cube brought it out in the spirit. He was like, yeah, man, how you going to trade on your boys and your partners, man, your own nation? That the brother been reading, man. Right, so I'm going to go back to his quote because the brother been reading. He said, I'm going to read his quote again. Brother Ice Cube was like, how you going to do me like that when I'm supposed to be your folks, man? Right? So he says, shame on you Hollywood reporters who obviously gave my brother Kareem 30 pieces of silver to cut us down without even a phone call. Because, you know, at least, right, at the bare minimum, right, if you feel something wrong about your brother, don't you reach out to your brother before you go blast him? Right? If we really brothers, right? Let me tap in with my brother and be like, hey, you know what? I don't like what you said, such and such. Hey, look, take that down. Or let's talk about it. Let's educate each other. You see what I'm saying? But no, he jumped out the window, man, to save his Jewish slave master, right? He was outraged. He's like, how do you guys let this happen? Why you guys are not putting him under the bus right now, under the jail right now? Take off Ice Cube in his show. Take off all the things that he do, right? His basketball league, take him down. This is what he basically saying. But you know, Ice Cube in the spirit, he knows. He been around this forever. He know about this. You got to understand, he been around a fake Jewish devil for a long time. Jerry Heller, that was the first one to condom. So he knows this classic bait and switch type of thing. Let me go ahead and use their own against them, right? Let me go get somebody that I know that'll coon out for me for the right amount of bread. The Most High God is disgusted with people like that. Let's go ahead and get us Sirach 10 and 19. 10. Is it 10 and was it 10 and 9? Yeah, 10 and 9. Let's get that. Rock 10 and 9.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell.
Now, the Lord said, ain't nothing more wicked than a man that set his soul to sell. What can you give in exchange for your soul? Right? The Lord said that's the most disgusting, vile person on the earth. Somebody that'll sell their soul for the bands, for the bag, if the bag right. Because you can't trust that type of person. You never know what they'll do. If they'll take the bag to knock you off, and they don't got no moral compass, you know what I'm saying? You got people that, like, I give an example of what the Most High is talking about. Somebody that would kill a mom for the life insurance money. This is what he's talking about. Somebody that go against their day bro and take him out the way so he can get all the money. His day one bro that built the company with him, I want you out the way now. I want all the money to myself. That's what the Most High is talking about. He said it's not a more wicked person in the earth than somebody that's covetous. Because somebody that's covetous never, ever has enough. He's going to always figure out a way to get more. Right? And then you sell your soul for the you know what I mean? It probably wasn't nothing, probably was 100,000 if that to get his tweet, right? To go against your own people and you don't got no understanding, right? So this is what the brother did, right? So now let's go back to Isaiah. Let's go back to Isaiah in the spirit. I'm gonna go back and share my screen. Isaiah 32. Isaiah 32, verse 6.
Isaiah chapter 32.
Shalom,
verse 6.
Shalom.
For the vile person will speak violently, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make
errors against the Lord. What is errors against the Lord? Give me an example. Right, y'all? Absolutely. That's an error, right? Y'all know damn well they don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? That's an error against the Lord right there, right? How can we be anti-Semitic when we are Shemitic people? We come from the descendants of Shemitic. How can we be against our own self? That don't make no sense, right? Y'all don't even, like, a lot of people post that don't know what it means, right? I'm about to get on AI, man. AI, I love you, but bro, you're going to get this work, bro. Now, AI is another one that jumped out the window. Let's go ahead and get him. For those that don't know AI, I'm talking about Allen Iverson, man. AI, man, jumped out the window on the coon train, man. Coon alert. Allen Iverson, man. I'm gonna give y'all backstory behind this. I'm gonna show you why he jumped out the window, right? So let's go ahead and get his post, man. This is Allen Iverson right here, right? He posted on his Twitter yesterday. He said, it's small. It's small. It's kind of small. Y'all see it? All right, just bear with me, y'all. I mean, gotta make the page bigger. Nevertheless, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it for y'all. It says from the top, it says, I have always had the highest love and respect for all my fans, regardless of their race, sexual orientation, gender, religion, political designation, or personal or political view. I love all people, especially all the people that love me. Now, Iverson, you know damn well there's some bullshit. Salakia, excuse my language, y'all. Y'all know damn well there's some bull crap, right? Iverson. First of all, Iverson was demon. He was the first athlete that was demonized for being himself in the NBA. He the one that had the cornrows. He was the one that came with the tattoos, and they try to ostracize him out the league because of this. So he knows about oppression from experience. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even be himself in the league, right? He was the first one that came with the baggy pants. He the reason why they changed the rule that you got to wear suits and all that. Because Iverson was coming with baggy pants. He had like 100 homies buying them, you know, pulling up, bumping, and all that. And they was like, nah, we can't have this in the league, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop this matter. But nevertheless, he said he loves all people, right? Where did he get this from? Because this is madness. He know damn well they don't love us. They ain't never showed us, right? Love at all. And then when we analyze the hypocrisy that they put out, right? They put out all this hypocrisy like they love, right? Let's analyze American history. America says what? One nation, under God, freedom, you know, I forgot, justice for all, right? That's what they're saying. Now, that's not nothing new. This New World Order concept is something that's been around for ages, during the time of the Maccabees. Let's go ahead and get that. First Maccabees. Let's bring it out. First Maccabees. This has been around for a long time. But this is where Iverson getting it from, man. Iverson's getting it because his Jewish slave master told him, you better go ahead and post that, man. You better not endorse nothing these niggas is talking about. And I'm gonna tell you why Iverson did it. Let's go ahead and get First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41.
First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41.
Read.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment.
So you know the heathens, they sign up for anything. They just with it, right? They just do anything. They don't care, bro. You give them the right amount of money, the heathens will be with it, right? He said we're gonna be all one people, right? New world order. Watch this.
Yea, many also the Israelites consented to his religion.
So this ain't nothing new. We've been doing this. In the ancient world, our brothers was doing this. They was like, we sign up for it. Your new world order, your white supremacy, your white nationalism, right? Your democracy, which is an undertone for white supremacy, white superiority. That's all it's talking about, right? Let me exclude myself and make everybody else, you know, go and fight for me. Let me say, because I know I got a demonic history, but nevertheless, I'm going to utilize people like Allen Iverson and Kareem Abdul to go fight for me. When you analyze their history, they are hypocrites at the highest level. Let's think about it. How was America established? Right? Stealing from the indigenous people of this land, right? Didn't they come from Europe? In particular, Great Britain, right? America is just an extension of the British Crown that came here and set up 13 colonies, right? In which they stole this land violently, and they had wars to fight, right? And as a result, this is the cold hypocrisy in the whole thing, right? The irony of these devils. The reason why America broke away from Great Britain because they felt like they was getting oppressed and they was getting all these type of rigorous, tyrant type of policies from Great Britain. But nevertheless, once they went to war and won the war and then applied that same type of tyranny on us, who, by the way, helped them fight in the war. Y'all didn't know that, huh? It was black people fought in that war and was promised immunity, sovereignty, and didn't get it. Hypocrisy at its all-time high, and they practice it, and they are very good at it. And then they cover it up because they own all the media conglomerates on both sides, right? They got the liberals, they got the conservatives, they got the Democrats, they got the Republicans, and they know how to play both sides, and they funnel money to both sides, and they watch it from an aerial point of view and look down like it's a damn pay-per-view fight or something. You know what I'm saying? And then they hire people like Allen Iverson to jump out the window and coon, right? I'm gonna show you what he said was coonery though. That ain't even the worst. Let me drop down. AI, I'm disappointed in you, King. I'm gonna drop down right here. I'm gonna highlight it right here. Can I highlight it? Never mind. I'm gonna drop down almost the last paragraph. The one before the last paragraph. It says, as one who has been a victim of racial injustice personally, yeah, he suffered a lot of stuff coming to the league. Young boy, you know what I'm saying? Came in the leagues. They try to ostracize him. They didn't want that nigga with tattoos. You want to go ahead and add something up?
Got into a confrontation with some white young teenagers that were just like, teenagers just like them.
Right.
So a fight ensued. Allen Iverson was not involved in the fight, but his friends were. Mm-hmm. And Allen Iverson served a year in prison.
Yeah, that was the reason why. Yeah, because he was a top athlete on both sides. He was a blue chip athlete on both sides.
It was all over in the mid-90s. It was all over national media.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had black quote-unquote activists go to Virginia just to plead his cause. He was in prison for a year.
For madness.
That's a big thing when you're the number one player in the country and you can't be recruited anymore and you got to serve prison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the type of stuff that we subjugated to, right? This is why they beat us into submission, man. You know what I'm saying? Iverson been going through this since day one, since he was 17, right? He down there 50. He's still bowing down to a slave master, right? It says, I do not support or condone hatred of any kind. If you don't support hatred, then why aren't you speaking out against all the hatred that you continue to see in the oppression on our people right now? Why don't I hear you speaking out against all the oppression, the transatlantic slave trade? Let's talk about the 100 million bodies that was lost over that 200-year period. Hi, AI, what's up? What was you back then? Let's talk about the cop killings. Did y'all hear him speak up on anything about the Black Lives Matter movement? What about Trayvon Martin? Where was you at, AI? When Trayvon Martin was gunned down and lynched on camera. Where was you at a couple months ago with the brother, Ahmaud Arbery, who was gunned down by two racist devils on camera, who felt like they was Gucci. They like, we not gonna get in trouble for this. Where was you at? You said you hate. You said, what is it? Let me read it again. I do not support or condone hatred of any kind. Really? Stop it, AI. You're not an activist. You're not none of that, bro. I don't want to hear you talk about nothing when it comes to black issues. The hell out of here with that. All right? You had some? This is yesterday. This is yesterday. So this is all, within this week. All this stuff happened within this week when Nick Cannon did what he said, right? It says specifically, I do not support anti-Semitic or homophobic views for anyone. I don't know if he said that, but he let him say it. It don't sound like AI, but he let him say it. Right. So that's probably why he is. Well, but nevertheless, I'm not posting this. Bro. I'm not. I know why Iverson did it, but you got to stand strong. See, the Most High put you in a position. He'll put you in a precarious situation. This is to see if you're going to stand up or fold. You didn't do nothing wrong. Come on, let's talk about Harvey Weinstein, who raped little kids. Oprah in pictures with him. Oprah is powwowing and going in movies and all that with him. Did she apologize? Why we the ones that's always got to apologize? Madness. No, I'm not apologizing for nothing I didn't do wrong. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will apologize. That's the problem. They docile for their slave master. You know what I'm saying? They bow down and bend over for their slave master. We are still systemically and spiritually dealing with this slave master, this beast. Right? For AI, and I'm gonna run a little play why AI said this. AI signed a deal when he first came in the league with Reebok. It's a $100 million deal. They gave him half up front, and they said you get the other half when you turn 50. Reebok. They said we're gonna put it in a trust fund. You get the other half when you turn 50. But it's contingencies. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a good old boy until you turn 50. And we're gonna invest it for you. We're gonna make sure it's safe, but you can't get the other half until you turn 50. So AI want that paper. That's why he did that. But look, bro, this is why the most give me on mark. This is why the Most High said you gotta pick, bro. Matthew 6:24, Salakia. Matthew 6:24. He said, I do not support anti-Semitic or homophobic views from anyone. Y'all know this is coming directly from Esau. He don't give a damn. He don't even know what anti-Semitism is. Right? I guarantee you, AI don't know what it is. AI probably shooting dice with some homies right now. But nevertheless, you let them say it. I'm on your head, bro. I'm not letting nobody. I'm publicist, nothing. You know, you're not posting that. No, right? Where's your nuts at? AI, where your nuts at? Huh? Stand up and be a man for a change, right? Read.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other.
The Most High will put you in that position. You gotta hate one and love the other. And when you hate something, you know you're not gonna do it, bar, y'all. You know that, right? When you hate something, it's like, I don't get, man, kill me, bro. I'm not doing that, right? He chose up though. He want that bread. He said, I need that 50 M's, man. Go ahead, huh? Speak up, so they can hear you out here. Huh? No. Hold it. Keep reading.
No man can serve two masters.
Mm-hmm.
For either he will hate the one and love the other,
mm-hmm.
or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
Despise the other. You got to hold to the one and despise the other. We hate the world. We hate it, man. I want to see death and destruction to this world, man. I pray for the death and destruction to my enemies every day, man. Keep reading.
You cannot serve God and mammon.
You can't serve what?
You cannot serve God and mammon.
Translation, money. You can't serve the Most High and money. You got to pick one. He's going to make you pick one. He'll put you in a position to pick one, and they failed. They failed the test. Now, look, Lord willing, because I ain't into Israelites getting condemned and put to death and all that. I want him to repent. This is an opportunity for him to learn. Somebody reach out to this brother that's close to him on Twitter, and all that, whatever. Send this brother DM somebody that's close to him and give him an opportunity for education. You failed right now, brother. You let these damn devils control your Twitter handle and all that and say this madness, man. And you greenlighted it because you want the 50 M's, man. I get it. But the Most High said, to hell with that money, bro. You're going to have it 10 times more in the kingdom. How strong is your faith? Right? Just because you took a picture? The hell with that. I took a picture when I was a youngster. Was it recently? There's a recent picture?
It was probably the last.
The hell with y'all, man. The hell, he didn't even have to respond. He didn't have to say nothing. She was like, the hell with y'all. Well, I'm not. What? Madness, right? All right, so let's get some more. Man. Let's go. Let's get some more coonery, right? Let's get some more coon action, right? Get some more coon action. Watch this.
Guys, Donald Trump Jr. here, and I'll get right to the point. My father selected 100 patriots out of the entire nation to join the Trump 100 Club, and you were one of them. I'm a member. My brother Eric.
I just need on the computer.
I think that this
Right.
go back comment hit a lot of us.
Turn it up.
It hit a lot of us in the gut, I think, and I think that this go back comment.
Oh yeah, on the
hit a
yeah,
lot
I got to
of
do it
us,
on the TV, huh?
that support him. It hit a lot of us in the gut, I think, and I think that a lot of us have called.
It's gonna be a little bit late, huh? Oh yeah, I got to do it on the TV. Salakia family, bear with us online. We trying to fix. We working with this new technology. All right, I'm gonna play it. Salakia family, bear with us online.
This go back comment hit a lot of us that support him. It hit a lot of us in the gut, I think, and I think that a lot of us of color conservatives who support the president. I talked to a lot of my friends, and we're still trying to process. It just came out of left field, and this is probably one of the most, one of the most controversial comments that ever came out of the White House. And so, I don't know, I'm still processing it myself. And I think that the president is putting a lot of us in a very precarious situation, people that would support him. I think the president has a base, and he has a far right-wing base. And there's a lot of white nationalists, a lot of anti-Semites in that base. And I feel as though the president has said, okay, well, I had a small margin of African Americans, small margin of Latinos,
music in the back.
small margin
Try to turn the music on.
So what I'm
That's what I hear. What's that sound? Salakia, y'all. What's that sound? All right, look. Nevertheless, all right, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it pushing with that. But nevertheless, the brother, what he was saying was he's a Trump supporter, right? Salakia family. You try to, when you're dealing with new technology, sometimes it takes time to get it right. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Nevertheless, I'm gonna sum it up what the brother was saying. So the brother, what he was saying was, he was like, I'm a Trump supporter, but Trump is putting me in a precarious situation because his primary demographics are nationalists, white supremacists, KKK members, and I want to vote for him, but I don't feel included. Why do we always want acceptance from our oppressor? He's like, where do I fit in this thing? Like, I want to go to the rallies. I want to have a seat at the table. Can I look outside of it? Can I get on the porch? I want to see what you guys are doing at the table. I mean, I don't need to necessarily be at the table. Can I sit on the porch? This is just us destroyed for lack of knowledge. Give me Hosea 4:6, man. They don't know who the hell they are, man. This is just us being destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Had we had the knowledge of who he was, he would have never got on national TV and made himself look stupid and foolish, man. Go ahead, get that.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And that's what happened, man. The Most High reject him, man. Now look, the brother's wise. He sounds intellectual. He talks, he speaks well, but he has that pseudo knowledge, that vain knowledge, right? Give me 2 Timothy 3:7. Right, he got that worldly knowledge. He don't got the knowledge of the Most High. Well, he got all that other knowledge, but he don't got the most important knowledge, which is the Most High knowledge. Read that.
2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
See, he forever learning, but never ever able to come into the knowledge of the truth. What's the truth? Even right now?
Oh, exit out of something. Oh, here, right here. Go back. Go back. Is it still playing?
It's on one last time.
Yeah, it's on. What is this?
I'm gonna exit everything. I'm gonna exit everything.
See if it's still playing.
What about now?
Yeah, it's still playing.
It's a delay.
Just a little delay. Hold on.
Go to this one. It might be a different tab.
Exit all this out.
No, go right here. Go here. Go here. It's one of these tabs. Go here. Go down. Go back. Go back here. Right here. Exit that out. Yeah, there it is. Exit that out.
Oh, we found the culprit.
That's it. That gotta be it. Yeah.
You should be able to play that.
It has some smooth.
It's good now. All right, Salakia family. All right, Salakia. Let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. This how, sometimes it works like this when you dealing with a new technology. Appreciate y'all for bearing witness, right? Let's play this coon. I gotta show y'all what he said. Full out coon. Yeah, TV.
I think that this go back comment hit a lot of us that support him. It hit a lot of us in the gut, I think. And I think that a lot of us of color, conservatives who support the president, I talked to a lot of my friends and we're still trying to process. It just came out of left field. And this is probably one of the most, one of the most controversial comments that ever came out of the White House. And so, I don't know, I'm still processing it myself. And I think that the president is putting a lot of us in a very precarious situation. People that would have.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna just bring it out. Right? I'm gonna just bring it out because this technology is messing up right now. I'm gonna just bring it out. It's bad online. All right, I'm gonna just bring it out. Salaki. All right. I don't know what's going on with the technology, but nevertheless, the coon dude, right? He felt compelled. He wanted to include himself into Donald Trump's endeavors in business, right? What the Most High God say though? See, he got all this knowledge of the world, but he don't got the understanding of the Most High God. Let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 3. Let's read verse 18. He got all this knowledge, but not the knowledge of the Most High God, right? The one that really counts.
First Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Let him become a fool that he what?
That he may be wise.
The Lord said, let him become foolish that he may be wise, man. Right? That goes in the aspects of you being a calculus major or you somebody that read 1,000 books. The Most High don't give a damn about that, man. I got a 4,000 state-of-the-art library book, 4,000 books I've read in my archives. Like, Most High don't give a damn about that. What about your book? Right? Not saying you can't do those things, but he said, what about your book? Right? That knowledge is vain. Watch this. Keep reading.
Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God.
See, this worldly wisdom is foolish with God. That means nothing, zero, crap. Read.
For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
The Most High know the thoughts of the wise, and he's like, they vain. They don't mean a damn thing to him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm going to take all your crafty knowledge that you guys do in the world, and I'm going to show you. What does the word vain mean? Anybody? Pointless. It means it has no merit or value at all in the eyes of God. So, where you out here voting, you're not even supposed to be voting according to the Torah if you want to keep it 100. Let's get that precept. This brother talking about voting. You ain't even supposed to vote. If he knew the Torah, give me Deuteronomy 17 and 15, according to the scriptures. Right? Just bring it out in the spirit. Go ahead, bring that up. 15, yeah, 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Who what?
Whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Did God choose? Well, in the spirit, he did choose Donald Trump, but not for us, though. For the Edomites. You got ears to hear. He did choose Donald Trump to be the king right now for the Edomites, but not for us, right? Read.
One from among thy brethren.
From what?
One from among thy brethren.
The only people that can rule over you has to be an Israelite, according to God. Y'all, you can vote, but you can vote for the person that's within your brethren, your neighbors. Got to be a person of your nation, right? Read.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
You cannot set somebody outside of the children of Israel over you, man, according to the Torah, right? Is that it on that? No. Give me Sirach 17. And let's read verse 17. So the brothers is foolish, man. He's out here talking about just vain knowledge. Like, well, I wanna vote for Trump, but he put me in a precarious situation because he supports white nationalism, and I'm a black man, and I want to have a seat at the table. I want to be able to be there and talk with him. Trump, one thing about Trump, he keep it at 100. He's like, I do not want none of y'all in. I'm not including y'all. I'm dealing with my demographics. I'm dealing with my white supremacists. I'm dealing with my KKK. And this is who I'm going to talk to. I'm going to form a marketing campaign to satisfy them. Nobody else. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, he don't know about that. Yeah, he think he's a part of that nation. He don't understand that. And Trump is keeping it 100. Like, bro, why y'all here? What are you here for? Y'all not even allowed in these congressional meetings and stuff. Why y'all here? Right? Read. This Israel is just burnt out, man.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 17, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
For in the divisions of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people.
Absolutely. So the Most High gave a ruler over all people. Well, watch this.
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
But y'all Israelites, y'all belong to me. And particularly my son. I gave my son to marry y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we don't got time to be dealing with other nations. We got too much of our own business to worry about. We got family business to worry about. We got to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel. What the hell we got to do with Trump and his business, man? That's the problem, though. We love Babylon so much, right? Let me share it again. Let me go back to some other stuff. All right. Let's get some more coonery, man. Let's get some more coon action, man. Some more coon, right? Look at your boy right here, man. He's the biggest coon of them all, man. I hope y'all can see this. This is the brother Dwayne Wade right here, man. Dwayne Wade says he apologizes after supporting Nick Cannon amid anti-Semitism controversy. This is what he said. I apologize for doing that. Now, y'all know Dwayne, if it was anybody that's a bootlicker, it'll be him. His name should be next to bootlicker in a Webster dictionary. Like, he'll do anything for massa. You see what he doing with his son right now? Let's look up this clown, man. Dwayne Wade and his son, man. D Wade. You got to get it, bro. This brother right here would do anything for massa. Let's go to it. Look at him. Look, he started it young, man. How the hell a 2-year-old gonna know what they want? Look. Right. Look at this. This is madness. Look at him. He's endorsing it. He's like, it's all good. What's the title of the article? Dwayne refers to his 12-year-old son using she. And look, this is the cold thing about it in the spirit. The son name is Zion. He got a spiritual name. The son name is Zion. It went from the sons of Zion to the daughters of Zion out of nowhere. Now he's Zaya, right? Or Zaya, whatever the hell. It's just madness, man. But you know, I brought this out just to show you that this is the biggest bootlicker of them all. They told him, hey, you got to get on that hype train too, nigga. Go ahead and post something. Go ahead and post something and apologize, right? So Dwayne Wade is by far one of the most disgusting people to walk this earth, man. I ain't gonna lie. If you would go to the extent of selling your son and exposing your, you know what I mean, using your son as a prop and be the face of homosexuality and transgenderism, you'll do just about anything, right? You'll do just about anything. Let's go ahead and get the scriptures, the Most High wisdom on it. Let's get Romans chapter 1. This is what we dealing with. We dealing with cooneries. We dealing with a lot of people, when they put in these positions, they fold. This is why y'all can't never be our leaders. See, the Most High knew what he was doing by raising up brothers from the projects, raising up brothers from the hood, raising up brothers from the west side, the 40s and all that. He knew, because he was like, I need somebody that's not going to fold on me when it's time. I need somebody that went through a little bit. They ain't never went through nothing. We're going to get on Nick Cannon last, because you got a little bit of pressure and then you folded out. You know what I'm saying? You talked all this madness. You use all these little, little buzzwords. You sounding all good, right? Yeah, they're Neanderthals, and, they come out the Caucasian mountains, right? Soon as they got at him, man, you know what? I want to recant my statement. I want to apologize. We're going to bring it out. Go ahead, bring that out.
Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Mm-hmm. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who changed God's truth? Anybody? Esau. All right, Esau changed God's truth. He's the one that's continued to change. He said God's chosen people are those Jewish devils that's out there in North Hollywood. Madness, right? Read.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Who
is blessed forever. Amen.
Read.
For this cause God gave them up to vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, man with man working that which is unseemly.
See, the Lord said it's unseemly. That means it's disgusting. That means it's detestable. What he's doing to his son is detestable in the eyes of the Most High God, right? Read.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
And now y'all see the judgment. Dwayne Wade must have did something to the Most High to where he allowed his son to go through this. Because now y'all just seeing the judgment and the recompense of his own error upon his own head. That's sick, man. Romans 1:25 all the way down. Right? This is what Dwayne Wade has done, right? Let's get some more coons. Let's get some more coons, man. Let's get another one, man. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Let's get another coon. Let's go ahead and get let's get another one, man. Let's get these two, man. Look at this. Get your boys, man. Now look, y'all got Max Kellerman, who's a devil, right? He's a fake Jew. My brother Roger gonna go in on this devil later on today, right? You got DeSean Jackson and you got Nick Cannon. These two brothers made posts within the last week, right? They made some posts basically to sum it up saying the blacks are the Hebrew Israelites. We the real Jews the Bible speak of, man. And they have some compelling arguments. More so Nick Cannon than DeSean Jackson. DeSean Jackson posted something about Hitler, which the concept was right. It's biblical. The concept was right, but we can't substantiate that Hitler wrote that. We don't got no record showing that Hitler wrote that. But nevertheless, the concept of what he said was right. He basically said, y'all stole our ethnicity, y'all the fake Jews, and when they find out, y'all gonna cause World War III, which is all biblical prophecy. Give me first, you know what I want? Revelation 2 and 9. So what DeSean Jackson said was right. But look, because we not rooted in this truth enough, you let devils like Max Kellerman come on national television and say Hebrew Israelites are whacked out of their minds. How the hell can they be the chosen people of God? Because we're not rooted. Now, had these brothers been rooted like Ice Cube, they would have been able to defend this and combat this. They got a little bit of pressure and they folded because they not rooted, right? Read that.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
I
know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of
the
them.
Blasphemy, man, the mitigated golf of this devil right here. Max Kellerman to try to act like he cool and invite all kind of black people on his show. But he ain't really about that, right? He exposed himself, man. The Most High is making Esau bare. You got to be a blind man not to see it, right? He said, it is ludicrous, right, to think that they are the Jews and start laughing, right? But you know why he said that? Hold y'all finger on that, right? We know they're the synagogues of Satan, right? We know that. We know that was precept. Let's get goddamn devils. That's what they are, right? Let's get Psalms 44 and 14. This is why he said it.
He said he's Jewish.
Yeah. He said he's the real Jew. I'm the real Jew. I got history to prove it. The only thing that can prove you a Jew is the Bible. What the hell are you talking about, you devil? You know what I'm saying? Without the Bible, you can't even substantiate a Jew. Right? Go ahead, read that.
Psalms chapter 44, verse 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen.
We bywords among the heathens. Those niggers are not God's chosen people. Those niggers that's always late to things. Those niggas is always fighting when there's a crowd of them. Those niggas that's out there gang banging. Those niggas, when you give them $100 million contract, they go broke at the end. Nah. Those is God's chosen people? No way. This is Max Kellerman thinking in his head. It's no way. He said it's ludicrous for them to think they are Jews. Ha 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 ha. Right? Read.
Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people.
That's what they doing. This is what all the other nations are shaking their head like, look at these niggas out here thinking they talking about they Jews. Talking about they Israelites, right? They not rooted, right? Drop that. You got a precept? Oh, yeah, bring it out. Huh? Bring your precept out. Bring it out, man. So nevertheless, man, the two brothers, they made a statement. The brother Nick Cannon's was a lot more compelling. He came with facts. He was using references. But he's intermeddling in too many doctrines, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not rooted. He's going off, man. The brother one day want to be in Islam. Next day he Harriet Tubman. Next day he want to be, you know what I mean? He all over the place. He want to go into his African roots. He want to be an Ethiopian. You know what I'm saying? And the next day, I mean, Egyptian, I'm a pharaoh. Like, where'd you going, huh? You're going all over the place, man. Let's get Proverbs 18 and 1. The Most High covered this. This is why you got to be rooted in sound doctrine, man.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 1. Through desire a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom.
Intermeddling with too many doctrines, too many different knowledges. That's the problem with him, man. Islam, he want to be Harriet Tubman one day. Next day, he want to be a 5%er. It's like, stay rooted and stick there, man. We Hebrew Israelites one day, we the Jews the next day. Like, where you at with this, right? Read it again.
Through desire a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom.
Too many wisdoms. That's why he's going off. He's not rooted. He's entertaining too much. That's why the Most High God said, be careful with that. You entertain too many wisdoms, you're gonna be like Nick Cannon. You don't know. You don't stand for nothing. You don't know where he stand. This is why you see the apology, because he don't know where he stand. He like, damn, do I go to the Hebrew? I mean, they vilifying me, they demonizing me. Why? Right? I'm gonna show you what he said. This is madness, man. Let's get his apology, man. Nick Cannon apology. Where is it at, man? Let's get his crazy apology that he just made, right? Where is it at? All right, it's kind of small. Let me go to his Twitter. Is it on his Twitter?
Should be on his Twitter.
Oh my God. He talking about he sat down with the rabbi. Oh my God, man. This dude. Oh, y'all seen it?
You seen the interview?
Bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna go to this dude apology, man. Oh yeah, here go one right here. I'm gonna bring out this one. He said, I want to assure my Jewish friends, new and old, that this is only the beginning of my education. I am committed to a deeper connection, more profound learning, and strengthening the bond between our two cultures today and every day going forward. What type of madness is this? When the Most High God said he hates them. Let's get Exodus. He hates the Amalekites. Go ahead, sis.
He also made a statement saying something like he felt some type of way because like all his people are coming against him.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna go up. We're gonna go up his little timeline. He wants pity, but you gotta get rooted. Huh? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh yeah, we can go on to all of them, right? Go ahead and read that. Huh?
What you want? You said Exodus?
Exodus, yeah, 17. The Amalekites. 17 and 14.
Exodus chapter 17, verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek.
The Lord said, I'm going to destroy these devils. The Amalekites that's hiding under our identity right now. This is the first nation that turned on Israel, and this is the last nation Yahweh Shai going to deal with. He said, y'all the first ones that turn on my chosen, and y'all going to be the last ones I deal with when I send my son back. Read.
For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek.
They're going to be done. They're going to be a mystery. We're going to be in the kingdom like, y'all remember Amalek, the fake Jews? They're going to be a story we talk about. Every single one of them is going to be wiped off the face of the earth, according to the Bible, including you, Max Ketterman. Nerve of you, damn devil, and call us. Yeah, clap it up for that, man. The nerve of you, damn devils, to call us and laugh at us. He said it's laughable to say that they Jews, man. This is what people are saying, right? Keep reading.
Verse 15. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Most High put it on his name, and he can't lie. He said, I'm going to get them back. Y'all got to be patient. Y'all got to get right, Israel, right? But nevertheless, Nick Cannon said, no, we got to bring the cultures together. Give me Sirach 6 and 13. He's madness. Madness. Give me Sirach 6 and 13. This is what it means to not be rooted.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 13. Separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends.
The Lord says, separate from all your enemies and take heed to your friends, which are the Israelites, right? This is what he said. Look, this is the one that's despicable, man. This is disgusting, man. This disgusts me, man. This is one of the posts. He said they reinforce the worst stereotype of a proud and magnificent people, and I feel ashamed of the uninformed and naive place that these words came from. He said they was a magnificent people. When have they ever been a magnificent people? Do you know that they financed the slave trade? They provided the lumber, the boats to get your, man, he about to make me cuss. Get your black tail over here. Do you know that they're financing banks and they're financing the gentrification and all this stuff to keep your people oppressed systemically? They invest in all the jails still to this day, right? He says the video of this interview has since been removed. You know what I'm saying? So this is how he feels. He said he's been misinformed. I don't know if he wrote this, but this is crazy. If he did write this, this is crazy. Nick don't got no balls, man. Nick don't got no balls. You talked all that toughness, and then you folded when it was time, man. Let's get one. So this is the most recent one. Kia, you say you seen it? The newest one where he. Nah, where's the apology? The first one.
It's a video on YouTube with him.
Bear with me, y'all. He had a long apology that he gave to them. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find it. It's a long one. Oh, here it go right here. Here it go right here. It's kind of small. It's even small for me. I'm gonna read it off the I'm gonna read it off the phone because it's small. It's small right here. So I'm gonna read it off the phone. Read off the phone. I'm gonna read off the phone. In the spirit. This brother Nick Cannon deserves to be thrown under the bus for this, man. All right. It says right here, this is what Nick Cannon posted, y'all. He said, in a pleasant turn of events, and the best blessing in all of this hurtful attack is the outpouring of love and support from the Jewish community. It has been amazing. I have spoken with many rabbis, clergies, professors rather, and co-workers who offer their sincere help. I must apologize to my Jewish brother and sister for putting them in such a painful position, which was never my intentions. But I know this whole situation has hurt many people, and together we will make it together. Where's the Most High said we're going to do this together? Didn't he just say we got to separate from our enemies? That the heathens are not even allowed in the temple of the Most High God? Give me Revelations 11:2. You got an out-of-court temple for the heathens, for the Gentiles. They're not even allowed in the temple of the Most High God. What is he talking about? This is what I'm talking about, not being rooted. Read that.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 2. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given into the Gentiles.
Given to who?
For it is given into the Gentiles.
Now look, even if you didn't even believe we was the Israelites, it's still problematic for him to say that because the Lord said the outer courts give to the Gentiles. The chosen people of God, they allowed in the temple, but the outer courts goes to all the other nations. So we got a problem here. He's not rooted. He don't know what he's talking about. See, this is white supremacy, white superiority, democracy that he believes in, man, that he's subjugated to, he's subscribing to, because he don't want to lose wilding out. He don't want to lose incredible. You got to lose something, man. The Most High said that. Yahweh Shai lost it. He lost his damn life. You think you ain't? How much more you? Right? Give me Revelation. Stay in Revelation 21, verse 12.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So how is they gonna enter in? Can a heathen just say, I'm gonna go into Asher? I'm gonna go into Zebulun? What are you talking about? That's only for the Zebulunites. You see what I'm saying? He's going off, man. He don't know. You know no better, man. Somebody got to get with the brother, man. That's what happens when you intermeddle with too many damn doctrines, man. I've seen it happen too many times. Brothers come in, intermeddling. Next thing you know, they don't believe in Yahweh Shai no more. Next thing you know, they start wearing their fringes. Next thing you know, their beard is marred. Next thing you know, their head is shaved bald. Next thing you know, they full-fledged Egyptologists or something. You're not rooted, man. Sit the hell down, shut up, and learn. Right? If you're gonna be about this, right? Give me that. 1 Thessalonians 4 and 11. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. Oh, the water, Anthony. Appreciate you. The water.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. And that ye study to be quiet.
The Lord says, study and be quiet. Shut up. You don't know enough. Shut up. Be quiet. That's why I love my old bishop, man. He used to always, shut up. You ain't ready to go out there. Shut up. Be quiet. Right? Study. You niggas have been on Facebook for 2 weeks teaching, thinking you know everything. Shut up. Just because you got your little 10 followers, all praises to that, but shut up. You know what I'm saying? Go learn something. Read.
And that you study to be quiet and to do your own business.
Do your own business. We got business to handle, y'all, don't we? Don't we got business? We got inner affairs. We got our father business to handle. We don't got time to be worried about no Amalekites and nobody else. Nation, all right? Let me finish this. It says, I have dedicated my daily efforts to continuing conversations to bring the Jewish community and the African-American community closer together, embracing our differences and sharing our commonalities. What commonalities do we have with the Jewish man? Do we look like them? Do we act like them? Do we talk like them? What do we do that's like them? The so-called Holocaust, right? The Holocaust, I would argue, right? They said it was 6 million Jews that was killed, right? That's what they say, right? They said it was 6 million. Now look, let's just do the math. It's not even 6 million Jewish people now today. How the hell was it 6 million Jews that was killed when it's not even 6 million Jews today? Or Jewish men today? Madness, right? They just put stuff out there because they know we're gonna run with it and just be idiots and just, the blind leading the blind. The next idiot regurgitate some bullshit and pass it down, and now you got a history of lies, right? He said he wanted commonalities, right? He says, through the guidance of my multicultural team, which embodies several people from the Jewish community, specifically Michael Goldman, my business partner for 3 decades, who discovered me at my Hollywood Improv when I was doing stand-up as a kid. See, that's the problem. Nick Cannon doesn't want to let it go. He wasn't ready to let go of the world, man. Give me James 4:4. Let me show you what the Most High God said about the world, man. Then we're going to get the words of Yahweh Shai. He got more than enough money. He got M's. He got enough money. He got that FU money. You know when you got the FU money, you can go in there into your job and be like, F you, slap him. Like, I'm out of here, bro. What case? What, I'm going to beat that? I'll bail out tonight. He got that type of money. Read that. James 4:4.
Verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
The Lord said the friendship with the world is an enemy with me. Read.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world,
and if you want to participate and be friends with the world and hold hands with your Jewish master, read.
Is an enemy of God.
You go enemy to the Most High God. Who the hell want to be on the enemy of the Most High God list? I hope not, because he's gonna send his son, accompanied with the angels, which you, by the way, can't hit. Right? Rata shared a video. You got the damn Iranians busting them. Oh no, Akbar busting them. You can't even hit it, you damn idiots. They just crazy though. They wild men. They trying to shoot it. I'd have been like, hey, I'm not shooting at this. Hey, let's get out of here, man. Bro, we can't hit this thing, right? Y'all fighting a losing battle. You can't even hit them, right? Is that it on it? Let's get Yahweh Shai's words. Let's get John 15. John 15, and let's read verse 17 on down. Right. Yahweh Shai told us. Matter of fact, he didn't even say it was going to be easy. He said it's going to be hard. Right? Get that.
John chapter 15, verse 17. These things I command you, that you love one another. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me.
So this is the first time that Nick Cannon got the hate, right? Ratazan went through this about a month ago. They said we would kill your kids. We want to kill everybody in your family. We want you to die. All because he called out these gays, these flaming faggots, man. Right? He called them out. Called out these flamings, right? And the undertones with the Black Lives Matter movement, right? And how they trying to intertangle it with gays and saying black people oppression is similar to gay people oppression. He called it and exposed it, and he got all kind of death threats. Did that brother fall? That brother built for it, right? Nick Cannon, what you get? Well, you got a couple phone calls. Hey, baby, maybe his mom called him. Hey, baby, what the hell wrong with you? What's going on? What What done got in your head? You better go and change that. You don't play with them people right there. Black Jesus, you better stop that, man. Didn't I tell you about that? I would have told her, I love you, mama. Bye. Love you. Bye. Bye. Ignore. You know what I'm saying? Ignore. Whoever, ignore. Turn your phone off. We get those calls all the time. Yeah, we get. Bro, we burnt the flag. Me and Roger burnt the flag. We got all type of calls. Hey, baby, you know, grandma love them. You know, hey, baby, you know, burning flags and all that. I know you're doing this Israelite thing, but you know, you're burning flags and stuff. I mean, you sure you want to keep doing that? You got to be careful out here. Our own brothers, man. Our own brothers were scared. Like, what the hell? They did a whole lesson on us. Burning flags. Like, bro, I'm just showing you what the Most High, I'm giving you a precursor of what the Most High going to do to this damn place anyway. Revelation 18:4 says it's going to happen. And ain't nobody changing it. All right. Is that it on that? Keep reading. Shalaki, keep reading.
Verse 18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
So we chosen. So the world gonna hate us, man, when you speak truth. That's just how it is. And who's the truth? Who's the truth? Yahweh Shai is the truth. So when you speak the truth, you just gotta deal with it. Yahweh Shai said, I ain't promising you this is gonna be easy. Give me Acts 14:22. He actually said it's gonna be hard. He said, I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. That's not what I promised. Actually, I promised it's gonna be difficult. Rather very difficult. Right? Read that.
Acts 14:2.
14:22.
Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God.
Much what?
Much tribulation.
So look, let's just analyze Nick Cannon, right? Roger got all kind of death threats, F you niggas, all this. You a little gay boy. You got a nose ring, you're a faggot. We're gonna catch your kids, all this madness, right? They said all type of stuff, right? Nick Cannon probably got just as much, probably just as much hate, but nevertheless, he folded after a couple hours. I remember they put out the post on the 15th or something like that. It was later in the day. It was like 6 p.m. The morning, the nigga got a full-fledged apology. Nigga, it wasn't even 24 hours. You folded that. That means you not rooted. Shut up, Nick. I don't want to hear you talking no more, bro. I know why you soft. You know what I'm saying? And I know why you're not married now. I ain't even want to go there, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I know why you're not married now. You know what I'm saying? Your wife know, because the women know you can't play with them. You ain't got no nuts in your, you know what I'm saying? She know that. That's why she left you. Right? Let's keep reading.
Verse 23.
No, I'm gonna keep reading this. Let's sit on that, right? Most High, Yahweh Shai said we're gonna go through this, right? He and so many gracious people from the Jewish community are showering me with love and helping to guide me to the promised land. You hear this, devil? Y'all hear this madness? Y'all hear this? He said, these Jewish Amalekites who the Most High God said, I promise I'm going to have war with them forever. I'm going to send my son. Read Numbers 24. That's the last. Y'all the first nation that turned on Israel. Y'all going to be the last ones that I'm going to deal with. He just said, y'all going to help me, guide me to the promised land. What type of madness is this, man? This is sad. This went from just bad to sad, right? Promised land, literally. I am excited to announce that I have been invited to Israel, which is a lifelong dream where I will receive teachings, lessons, and truth about the Jewish history. As someone who is in pursuit of a PhD in theology, that's the problem. You're studying the white man's theology, right? In divinity, and just received a degree in criminal justice from Great Howard University. This will be an enriching, enlightened, and overall excellent trip. Madness. All the money in the world, sis. He ain't never been. Hey, nigga is super rich. I'm talking about he's super rich. Like he got bread on top of bread. He was a partial owner in Nickelodeon, man. Like Nick got loan money. He got at least like 100 M's. Like, and then he was married to Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? They up, like super up. You know what I'm saying? But she left him for a Neanderthal, man. for a big old white Russian devil. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know you ain't nothing if your girl leave you for a white boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just madness, man. I can't even take no more of this because I'm gonna start cussing. I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to start cussing, man. He did all this apology. Now, where was the apologies for their participation in the transatlantic slave trade? Where was their apology? Y'all remember? We can't do the video thing. Y'all remember when that one Amalekite spit on our sister in Belgium? What was the anti-Semitism back then? What was the outcries? Hey, where was you at? D-Wade? Where was y'all at? They stay silent. This is why y'all niggas can't never be our leaders, man. We ain't listening to y'all no more, man. You niggas shut up and dribble, man. Right? Shut up and dribble, man. I don't want to hear y'all talking. If y'all ain't talking about our oppression and how the ways to get out, I don't want to hear y'all talk, man. Shut up, right? Let's go into the parable of Matthew. Yahushua brought it out. Go into the parable. Matthew chapter 13. Let's go into the parable. We're almost done. Matthew chapter 13. Let's get to the point. Let's get to verse 18.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Now y'all seen this a million times, Roger. I'm sure you, Barry, y'all seen this a million times. Y'all breaking brothers down, right? Breaking the sister down, and then somebody like, come on, girl, what they talking about? Let's go. We gotta go to this party, right? Y'all seen that, right? That means somebody was getting knowledge from one of these brothers, and then somebody came and took it away. Like, nah, the hell with that. Like they was tapped in though, trying to get under. So we the Israelites. So we the lost tribes of Israel, right? And then one of them, I had this happen to me plenty of times out there street teaching. I'm going in, I'm showing them, and then somebody pull up like, nah, we out of here. Take a flyer. Matter of fact, throw the flyer out. You know what I'm saying? Read it again from the top.
When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one.
Then that wicked friend come read.
And catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Sold in their mind, man. Take it away to hell with them. Y'all believe in them? Them niggas look stupid. They got on dresses. What is that? They got on a togo. What is that? Nah, we good. Right? Read.
This is he which receiveth seed by the wayside.
Now this is more applicable to Nick Cannon and DeSean Jackson. Watch this.
But he that received the seed into stony places.
Stony places right here. Watch this.
The same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it.
So they're like, oh yeah, for sure, we Hebrews. I'm so with it. I'm gonna go ahead and post it. Right? We the Jews, right? Watch this.
Yet have he not root in himself.
But he not rooted, man. He's not rooted in himself. You see what I'm saying? Let me help y'all online. I'm gonna show y'all something. It's like, share my screen real quick. I'm sharing my screen. Let me share my screen real quick. It's like, I'm gonna show y'all something. An example. This is what it's talking about. Being on stony grounds. Being on stony grounds. Let me see. Something like this. It'd be something like this, though. I can see it. Y'all see that? Y'all see that picture? It's kind of small. Stony grounds, right? So you got this concrete right here. You got grass. Y'all ever see grass like in the crevices of the concrete, right? It's not able to fully materialize or materialize and be fully cultivated because you got that concrete and that gravel that's over it. You see what I'm saying? Now it's dirt that's underneath the gravel, but nevertheless the grass is not able to fully cultivate. It's life under there, but it's not really able to grow because of this grass. This is Nick Cannon, This is DeSean Jackson. They not rooted. So they declared a little bit of truth. They said a little bit of things, but they not able to really wax strong in the spirit, man, because they don't know nothing. It wasn't rooted. And the Most High say, shut up, man. If you ain't gonna full-fledged be with this, shut up. Don't say nothing. Stop talking. All right, keep reading.
Verse 21. Yet hath he not root in himself, but endured for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
Oh, man, these niggas, I can't do this, bro. Y'all talking about taking my money away? DeSean said, what? I'm on the last leg of my career. No, I can't do that. No, bro. I ain't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Jewish community. I'm on the phone with the rabbis. Nick Cannon. You got Nick Cannon. I mean, DeSean, I'm not giving him no pass either, but I understand him a little bit more. Nick Cannon, not you, my nigga. You did so much talking. You did so much. Oh, I'm out here with it. You know what I'm saying? They Neanderthals. They're from the Caucasus Mountains. You know, all this. You did a lot of talking, bro, to fold like this. You look great. Ain't no woman gonna never lay down with this nigga no more. She knows she laying down with her. You know what I'm saying? She knows she laying down with a sucker. Like a real sucker. Like, y'all can't finesse the women. They know. Like, you a real sucker, bro. I'm harder than you. I probably gotta carry the burner while we go out. Cause you ain't gonna bust. You definitely not gonna shoot. Right? It's just madness. Keep reading.
Verse 22. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
Hold on, so me being an Israelite, I gotta lose everything? Oh, hell no. Nah, I didn't sign up for that. Right? I'm gonna give DeSean Jackson a pass. Somebody gotta reach out to him. If y'all know the brother, get at him, man. Get at him for these devils, get at him, and he's gone. He's gonna be too far gone. Where them little jackpot niggas at? Where they at, man? Y'all gotta go get at your boy, man. Tell him, man. We don't fold for nothing, bro. We not folding. Look, when it come to game banging, right? When it come to game banging, DeSean Jackson is supposed to be a 40 Crip, right? We know, yeah, you claim to be 40 Crip, neighborhood, all that, right? When it come to game banging, they'll stay and shoot it out with their so-called enemies, right? He'll stay on the block. He'll be out there and he won't leave, right? It'll be like 5 of them and like 3/4 of their enemies. They'll stay and shoot it out. But when it comes to your oppressors, you turn it down fast. That goes into the prophecy. Give me Deuteronomy 28. It's madness. But this is how you know the Most High God word is real, because he said y'all was going to do this. Right? That trip me out, because, you know, I grew up in this. I've really seen us go hard on each other. If it's a Jake, I've seen us go hard, like to the point where I'm not turning down. Let one cop pull up to the block, everybody running. Hey, watch it. Am I lying when you came to my hood with the homies? What happened? What'd he say? What was his word? He said he's scared of the police, pissed off Rata. Gangbanger tattoos all on his face. Look like he looked like a gorilla. Like you see him, like, damn, this nigga look kind of dangerous. I'm scared of the police. It's 100 of us out there. Look, they not gonna even be able to get in. Leave the cars is parked. What are you talking about? I'm looking at him like, I'm looking at Rata. You know, Rata ready. I'm like, nah, don't even do it. Wasting your time. These niggas is ignorant. Maybe another time, not right here where they've been drinking and smoking. This is a waste of time. No, we're not. But nevertheless, this is the nature of our people. It's biblical prophecy. Go ahead and give me that one where they talked about in Deuteronomy. You're gonna flee 7 ways.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
Absolutely. You're gonna go out one way and have to go this way. You know what I'm saying? You go out another way, you're gonna have to go this way. They're gonna keep coming and hunting you down, man. Right? Oh, let me go move out to Riverside. They're coming out there to get you. Right? They can't wait to lock you. They can't wait till one of you niggas try to steal something. Or just violate like a humbug law, like, you know what I mean? Jaywalking. Yeah. Oh, you on parole? Oh yeah, we gotta lock you up for this one. You know. Sorry. Right? Read.
And shall be removed into the kingdoms of the earth.
And that's what's going on, man. We're removing all kingdoms of the earth, right? And now in a more systemic spiritual diaspora, right? We was forcibly removed, but now we got like a more of a spiritual diaspora, which we call now gentrification. When they raise up the price so high that you forced to move out. That's what's going on in Inglewood. That's a black town. Luckily, a lot of those kids own the, you know what I'm saying, their grandmas passed their houses down. So they don't, if they ain't stupid, they ain't take out no loans, they'll be able to stay. But a lot of people can't. The apartments, they gotta go. Imagine your rent one day, $1,500, next week is $2,500. You like, I gotta go, man. I can't do this, man. What? That little thou wow was cool, bro. And I was stacking. I can't, nah, bro. Nah, I got kids now. You know what I'm saying? That's a systemic diaspora. See, Esau got smart. We don't gotta force them out. Let's do it wiser. Let's go ahead and, you know, plot on their neighborhoods, right? We're gonna buy up all of this. We're gonna put a coffee shop right here. We're gonna put a Habit. When you see the Habit coffee shop, what's the other one? Chick-fil-A. What's the other one? Chipotle. Oh, it's over. Your neighborhood is getting gentrified. And some people say gentrification is cool because, you know, it raises up the property value, but it's really not, because majority of us is turned down. Majority of us don't got no money. Majority of us is on WIC. Majority of us is living check to check. Majority of us, if we miss a check, we done. Majority of us, Walter, right? If we got a parking ticket, it'll cause all type of badness, right? We gotta wait till the next year taxes. I had 1 year where I had like a debt, man. That shit set me back like almost 3 years. You know what I'm saying? One debt. I'm like, bro, this is gonna take everything in my. I gotta do overtime every day to get out this debt. All right. It's biblical prophecy. Read.
Verse 26.
Oh no, Salakia. Let's go down to you're gonna be wanted for all things. Let me see. You're gonna want it for all things. 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
And that's what happened, right? Took it off once we was destroyed, but we want him for everything, right? Everything we have to be subjugated to this man. And it's madness, man. Every single thing. What me and Rata experienced with my homies was an example of this scripture right here. Like your enemies, I would shoot it out with any one of y'all, but when two measly I'm talking about bum white boys, they ain't even been lifting, pull up on the block, you run and say, I'm scared of the police. That's something that's spiritual, man, that's going on. That's a spiritual thing. How do you explain that? Nigga, you 6'5" with tattoos on your face. What are you scared of? You see what I'm saying? That goes into the spiritual. So I'm gonna end it with this. Let's get Acts 4:4-3, 32. So look, for my brothers like Ice Cube, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? To stand strong. For my brothers like the brother from Jagged Edge. Let's get here real quick. Brother from Jagged Edge, he with Sakari. He stands strong because he rooted. He got somebody that's helping him out, man. You need help in this truth. The Most High said you can't do this by yourself. You're not gonna be able to do this by yourself. You gotta get some help. And that's what the brother's not understanding. If you don't got no help in this thing, you will lose. That's what he meant in Zephaniah 2, right? What's the brother name from Jagged Edge? I know his name. Casey. How you spell it? Ryan Casey. Ryan Casey. Is this? Let me see. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, Ryan Casey. I need his Twitter or his IG or something. IG. No, not Leslie. Ryan Casey. Is this him? No, that's not him. That's the other one. I need Ryan. Is it this one? Can't find his Instagram right now. But anyways, the brother rooted, man. You see him on videos and all that.
Oh, Brian.
Is it Brian Casey?
Yeah, Brian. B-R-I-N.
Look what he got. All praises to the Most High at all times. Zamyar, that's his Hebrew name, right? Let's get one of his posts, man. Let's see what he's saying. Instagram ain't gonna let me do it because I ain't logged in. But nevertheless, the brother got, you know what I'm saying? He got his fringes and all that. He be out here, man, because he rooted. All right? Brother be wearing his fringes, brother be out there reading and all that, man. And that's a beautiful experience, man. When you got people that's helping you, because the Most High God said you're not gonna be able to do this alone. But nevertheless, this is my advice. I'm gonna close it with this. This is my advice for people that are celebrities want to come into the truth. We see, look, use Nick Cannon as an example of what not to do. This is what to do, right? Acts chapter 4, verse 32.
Acts chapter 4, verse 32. And the multitude of them that believed were of one heart and of one soul. Neither said any of them that all of the things which he possessed was his own.
See, everything that they own, they said is not mine, right? So let's say we all put money into a pot, but I'm rich. I got $1 million, right? I got $1 million. He was like, that ain't my million. That's y'all million. Watch this.
But they had all things common. And with great power gave the apostles witnesses.
Yeah, keep going.
Witnesses of the resurrection of the Lord Yahushua. And great grace was upon them all. Neither was there any among them that lacked. For as many as were possessors of lands or houses sold them, and brought the prices of the things that were sold, and laid them down at the apostles' feet.
So that's what you can do. You don't got to be on the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of people in the scriptures that went on the front line that was rich, right? We ain't gonna go there. We got the brother Yahushua disciple, Joseph of Arimathea. He was a rich man. He was rich. You think a regular person is gonna be able to go to Pilate and get Yahushua's body? No, he was somebody of status and had money. He had money and he had status to be able to talk to Pilate. It'll be equivalent to like a celebrity today that can get a meeting with Trump. Kanye West can get a meeting with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson can get a meeting with Trump, right? So Joseph of Arimathea was a believer of Yahushua, right? Believer of the way. Let's keep it, you know, he was a believer of the way, but nevertheless, he did it low key. He was helping from the back line. He's like, I ain't gonna be on the front line. I ain't gonna be out there teaching. I'm gonna help y'all another way. I'm gonna give y'all this paper. Y'all figure out what to do with it. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep the commandments and keep my family right. This is what Joseph did, right? Read.
And laid them down at the apostles' feet. And distribution was made unto every man according as he had need.
Keep reading.
And Hoseas, who by the apostles was surnamed Barnabas, which is being interpreted the son of consolation, a Levite, and of the country of Cyprus, having land, sold it and brought the money.
That's how dedicated they was. They sold all their assets and brought the money to the disciples, man. So look, how is that applicable today, right? You can liquidate a couple of your houses. I know they got millions of them. You liquidate a couple of them and be like, look, man, this for the works. I'm gonna put this money aside. I'm gonna find a camp. I ain't saying y'all got to do it with us. Somebody that's doing this work, man. You got plenty of brothers that's out here frontlining. They solid. They know the scriptures. Go get with them brothers, man. Learn, help them. You know what I'm saying? You can help them on the back line with this, financing some of their endeavors. Brothers, the prophets got to get out. You can help them finance their travel fund. You see what I'm saying? You can help them with a school. Like, all right, look, all the women that's of this congregation are going to be raising the kids. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing because I'm going to pay y'all. So now we don't got to worry about sending our kids to LSUSD, wicked ass LSUSD. You see what I'm saying? It's ways that these celebrities can help, and it ain't gonna cost them nothing. A little building for about $1,000 a month, right? That's 12 racks. Maybe you pay the sisters about $2 bands a month. $2 bands a month. You Gucci. We ain't gonna spend but about 50,000 for the year, 50, 60,000 a year, 100,000 at the most. They got M's, hundreds of millions, man. This is what we dealing with. DeSean Jackson signed a $100 million contract. Nick Cannon signed a multiple $100 million contract. Ice Cube had multiple platinum movies and platinum records. Friday is one of the biggest movie conglomerates, you know, in the history of black films, right? So we got it's ways y'all can help, and y'all ain't got to be on the front lines. Y'all can do it how they did it. The prophets. It was like, look, we don't really know the word like y'all, Peter. We don't really know the word like y'all, Barnabas. We don't really know the word like y'all, Paul. But here's the bread. Go do what y'all got to do. We believe so much. We're going to liquidate all our assets and give it to y'all because we know we're going to get it back in the kingdom. So I'm going to end it with that, y'all. Y'all precept? Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17.
Huh?
Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Verse 18, that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life.
Absolutely, man. That's a beautiful precept, right? That's a beautiful precept. Don't let that money get to your head because Most High gave it to you. And you can have Esau turn it off at any second. Any minute Esau can turn it off. He can freeze your bank account and give you a felonious charge. You know they got stuff on them. Oh, you want to play with me, boy? Oh, remember what you did back in 05? I'm going to make it resurface. I'm going to give you some, you know. Look at Bill Cosby. That's a perfect example. You can't play with these devils, man. We didn't give you the devil's money to go help them. But see, if he was wise, right? You got to learn. See, Ice Cube, if I was with him, if I was a brother that was teaching Ice Cube, I tell him, man, you did enough. Don't say nothing else, man. What you do now is learn. Get your family right. Make sure you're keeping these commandments, and you can help in other areas. You ain't got to say nothing. We'll take the backlash because we ain't nothing but some broke project disgruntled niggas is on the corner yelling madness, right? Let us take the onus. You stay back. You be in the back line. We got this. That's what I would do, man. So that's it on today's lesson. All praise to the Most High. Water y'all for watching online. Shalom.